thought we'd get a sneaky interview in with Lise Romanoff here from Vision Films. She's a sales agent here at the market. Let's go have a listen to what she has to say. So, Lisa, thank you very much for agreeing to have a chat with us. As I know and you represent a bunch of our films and have done for a number of years now. And for me, one of the things that your company does that's really great is you send me reports and occasionally send me checks, which is even nicer. And I have to say, from my experience as sales in film sales, that's fairly unique. So big thumbs up. And that's one of the reasons why I keep recommending you to emerging filmmakers. But what's just to kind of get straight into it, what's the temperature of the market right now? What's selling, what's not selling?
Well, the last couple of years, it was really difficult. I mean, you had to have only name pictures, and so I think what's happened is library has completely slowed down, because when money is tight, they're not buying bulk. They're just buying exactly what they think they can sell. Very, very safe films. So family films, believe it or not, has been, I mean, that's not necessarily a genre that we specialized in, became very safe, would sell to the masses. And
right.
So anything that could go across platform, not necessarily theatrical, but for DVD, VOD, and TV. So if you don't have if you've done something that's too R-rated, then you lose the TV sale.
Yeah.
And so then the money's not there for you. So buyers are looking for something that would play across all the platforms. And then theatricals really became far and few between. I mean, in order to do a theatrical, I think it costs so much money to for the distributor, not just for the producer to make the film, but for the distributor to actually release it. Screens there's not enough screens. Same thing in video stores. There's not enough shelf space. So everything got very, very picky. And at this point, actually, since you've met me, my company's grown a lot.
Yeah, no, so I can see.
We've even gotten very, very picky.
Right.
And so my best advice to a filmmaker is invest in a star name and cast.
Right.
Because for what's left of the video business, without cast, you can have an absolutely fantastic horror movie, a fantastic romance, a fantastic thriller.
Right.
But the first thing they say is who's in it.
Right. Is it really that brutal when you come to making that sale that name actually makes that much difference?
All you need to say is it's an action picture with Vin Rames. No one necessarily cares about the story.
Yeah.
That's it. It's an action picture with Vin Rames. Okay, with Robert Patrick. Okay, I can sell that. But genre still works, but there was so much of it. There was such a glut. So what's going to set your horror picture apart from any other?
Right.
It's got to be the cast.
Right.
So so I really think that a producer can afford at least one day with a cast, and that should be their number one. And then, of course, from me, I'm like the hugest advocate in being able to produce and market the pictures. So you've got to do still photographs. I mean, real, true digital stills on the set. Not trying to do screen grabs. So you've got to stage photo shoots. So many independent photographers have their friends taking pictures who take pictures. It's a horror film, and they've got the lead bad guy or an action film with his arm around the guy he just killed.
Yeah.
I can't use that picture in marketing. So you've got to supply me with marketing. You've got to supply me with impeccable, perfect masters. So, of course, it was one of the things that I know you preach is that they've got to finish the post-production properly. So if you've got a film that has at least a star cast, you've created enough still photographs, when the actor's right there on the set at the end of the scene, just he should be collaborating with the director and with the producer. The producer's the one who's going to say, wait, no, I've got to sell this movie. Everybody freeze and let's get some good stills. So think about your campaign, think about your pitch while you're making the movie.
Right. And would I be right in saying that, getting a named actor for just one day, as you suggest, isn't actually as expensive as maybe you think?
No,
and
not
the
at all.
value you get is extraordinary.
Exactly.
Right.
And if you're making a movie with any say cause or something that an actor's attached to, you go after them. So that's also something else you can think of. So I know in Wrath of Cain, Vin Rames is a very big advocate of keeping kids out of jail, of using his star power to do that. So one of the underlying themes is redemption, and it's an outreach program to kids. So in this movie, they've got kids that they're giving a lecture to, you know, so they've kind of worked that in. So that ends up working. You can maybe, you know, even get sponsorship money that way.
Right. So what are the common mistakes of the, you know, I can imagine a raft of filmmakers come to you saying, look, our fantastic film, and you get the movie, and what are the common mistakes that you see that make it not necessarily a bad film, but a difficult film to sell, or even an unmarketable film?
Well, it used to be if a film wasn't shot on film. Nowadays, with the red camera and cinematic lighting, cinematic moves, cinematic direction, you know, they still can't do point and shoot, and really good sound.
That's a classic, though, isn't it? The bad sound. It gives it away from the very moment the actor opens the mouth. You know it's low budget.
And bad lighting, because you've got to light you, and so that whoever's shooting can't be a point and shoot. He's got to understand depth of field and capture that. And so a lot of movies we get just like it's an instant. So again, no matter how good the story is, if it's not a cinematically style movie, then that just becomes a home video.
Last time I saw you was in Los Angeles about a year ago, and we had that conversation about family films being very popular, and we had a very entertaining conversation about whether to put puppies in it, and maybe we'll be able to sell it.
Okay, wait.
I know we were being a little bit,
no, actually, thank you for reminding me. Yes, anything with dogs and horses, it's
it's going to sell.
That totally works. I mean, so puppies.
So kids movie with puppies, kids movie with horses, it's going to work.
Absolutely, without a doubt.
You got it from the horse's mouth.
That's a good one.
So if aside from the puppies and the dogs, if filmmakers don't want to make that kind of film, what other films do you think would be a smart choice to make in 2010? And I know it's an impossible question to answer.
Well, okay, a filmmaker should look at the trends, look what's selling in the box office. So dragons, all that costs so much money, though. What's selling right now, is the fantasy.
But you say dragons, but it could be about a dragon's egg that hatches in the final reel, or
that's stretching it.
I know it's stretching it a bit, but we're trying to make it work.
Okay, I thought of another one: cross genres.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're going to make a horror movie, make a horror movie. If you're going to make a thriller, make a thriller. If you're going to make a romance, make a romance.
Yeah.
So many producers or directors try to tell too many stories.
Yeah.
Just make so it's got to be classified.
Yeah.
So if you're, if it's going to be action, make it action. And actually, action is a category that we're still lacking. I think I would take an action picture without names, just to have a good action picture.
Right. So if I came to you with a beautifully written drama that's beautifully shot, beautifully made in every way, but it's got no cast in it, and it's made for quite a low budget, that's going to sell, surely?
No. No, comedy also doesn't cross things that are too territory specific.
Right.
So we get this a lot. It's too American. I'm sure you're going to get it's too British. The stories that don't cross over.
Yeah.
But drama is tough.
Yeah.
Personal stories, self-serving stories is tough. But I would like to see more action.
So make an action movie. I'm on that one.
Yeah, martial arts. So get friendly with a stunt school.
Yeah.
And get some.
Yeah, I've got a friend who's in our new book. He made a film called 10 Dead Men, and it's literally 10 action sequences with a little bit of drama in between to sew it together. And he's done very, very well in the UK out of it. So
and get one big name, American name action star.
Yeah.
Come from a vacation in London and during a good time of the year, and then you've got something that can be sold around the world.
And you're away. Okay, well, thank you, Lisa. My last question, as is to everybody, is what advice would you offer a new filmmaker? It doesn't have to be about film sales. It can be about life advice, anything you want. What do you think? What advice would you offer in this crazy business?
Learn as much as you can. Come to the film festival. Come to the markets. Talk to people. And have a realistic view of what it's like for a distributor to do their job, what it's like for a buyer to select a film. Just have a realistic view of what happens to your movie after you make it.
Right.
And so therefore, if you studied and had a firm focus on what should happen to your movie while you were making it, you would actually make a movie that would accomplish that subconsciously. Everything would translate through, I think.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for your time. I know you're very busy, but every time I come here, you've got like 15 people buying movies, so it's you know, it's great of you to take some time out to speak to us.
Thank you. That is what we're here for.
Thank you.